Hey everyone, welcome back to Forza Motorsport 1, and in this part we've jumped into the Saleen S7R to complete the endurance race, the R-GTS Championship. So this is the last GTS event we've got to do before we move on to the P-Class. So things are progressing slowly, but we are getting there. So, right, let's jump into this, see what track it's on. Oh no, it's on Road America. This is one of the harder circuits to do, but this is going to be a lot less than usual episodes, so hopefully around 40 minutes. I think it's about 2 minutes per lap, this. But we've got to think about pitting. We've got to try and hold off the Saleen S7R as well. Actually, let me just quickly look at what's actually in there. So it is the Saleen S7R, then we've got the Ferrari, and everything else is pretty slow in that, actually. There's no Zonda, so it's literally the Ferrari and the Saleen, but mainly the Saleen that's going to be an issue here. Just got to go for it and see what happens. Do we even start him first or not? I can't remember what we do in this car. It's actually quite far away, isn't it? The Zonda is in there. I've just completely missed that. Okay, fair enough. I missed the Zonda. I thought it wasn't in that for some reason. I forgot what this actually revs to. 8,000. That is it. So this is quick, obviously. Oh god, they're punting each other. That was interesting. Okay, this turns in at right. I'm going to restart that straight away. This turns in loads better than that Ferrari straight away. So there's no understeer, but we're going to get bucket loads of oversteer. Like, so much oversteer, it's ridiculous. So I've got to trust this a bit more, this car. My screen's just gone black for a second there. That was scary. Right, there's the oversteer. This all depends on how long they can hold off that Saleen from overtaking them. Right, I need to get used to this car massively. Right, we've got obviously the massive speed advantage. The Saleen's actually really far back there. This could be easy or hard, dependent on how that Saleen does here. I have no idea where to brake. I'm going at the 5. Okay, these brakes are so much better than the Ferraris. Holy crap. Oh, God. Oh, the Saleen's gone off. Oh, the Saleen spun around. This is really good news for the race business and the race industry of STRIBBERS racing team. And I've just got to get used to this thing. Let's go at the 2. Oh, my God. These brakes are amazing. This thing is a beast. I've just got to remember this hideous oversteer it gets, which is going to happen around here. There it is, look. This corner's going to be a big issue. I'm going to have to just go slowly around here. And here, any corner where you're going fast and you just turn around it, not going to end well. Going at the 4. These brakes are amazing. I'm going to keep saying it every time I brake, you know. I don't want to accept how good they are. I think it's absolutely hilarious how we've gone from basically the most oversteering car in the game with that Ferrari F50 into this thing, which has got the most mental oversteer at higher speeds. Right, we're 3 seconds ahead straight away, so this is good. I think I'm going to leave it in lower gears, or higher gears actually, should I say. If I leave it in 3rd gear, it's going to tend to not oversteer quite as badly. That Ferrari's probably going to keep up with us as well for majority of it. It really just depends on how long that Saleen is out of 2nd place for. I'm going to go at the 4 board. Going to leave it in 3rd. Just for that less oversteer. Maybe around here, down to 2nd though, I don't know. Just got to take it steady with this car. Because that will happen, even in 3rd gear. He's trying to kill me. Got to be really careful around here. 4 seconds ahead. The pack's actually quite close together. I'm thinking that Celine's probably stuck behind someone. You cannot steer around the corner properly. I have to say, that is one thing that's impossible in this car. And you think, alright, well, steering's probably the most important bit of racing, but it's so quick, and the brakes are so good, you just have to just accept that it's going to kill you around the corner and just don't accelerate. I've got absolutely no throttle input around the corner at all. Luckily on this track as well, there's a nice easy pit to go on. So that is something. I'm going to just pit dead on halfway, I think lap 10. Once lap 10's finished, I think we'll do that. See how the tyres are doing and all that jazz. Why do the brakes keep flashing, the brake lights? I'm not pressing the brakes. Like there I am, obviously. Unless it's just the lights reflecting. I've got to go really slow around the corners. I am just going to be very careful driving this car. That's all I'm doing. It's very, very spread out. How far behind is that Ferrari, though? He's actually gained through that section. I'm going to go down to second for this, though. I think as long as you treat this car with respect, you should be fine. See, that can just happen. There are a few cars in this game that will put hairs in your chest driving them. This is one, as is the TVR. This can put the power down better than TVR. But you can't accelerate and turn whatsoever, because it will just kill you. Like through here, you just got to let off the accelerator completely. You just cannot steer and accelerate at the same time. I'm interested to know where the Celine is at this point, because we've got the Ferrari's definitely behind. Then is that the Zonda behind that? There we go. Right, I'm getting this nice and smooth now. Not particularly quick, but smooth is fine. That's our best. On to lap number 4. 7 seconds ahead now. I'm hoping this is going to stay like this, because I don't see that Celine catching up now, just because it's absolutely lost in that crowd now. There, the brakes flashed. The brakes just flashed and I didn't touch it. Unless it is the light. It's the only thing I can think of. I'll tell you what, I'm nervous and excited to drive the P cars. The P1, is it P1 cars? Or RP class, I don't know what it is. Something like that. Because they are going to be quick and very hard to control, I'd imagine. Although some of them will probably grip really well. I can't do that corner in this car. That is physically impossible to accelerate around there. I also need to find out what the best P-Class car is to use, or if I've got a chance in any of the ones I've actually got. The Toyota GT1 seems the most viable option, but there's some really crazy Le Mans cars in there that are going to destroy it, I think. If I was to guess. And that was a bad corner. Very bad. Well, we are sailing ahead at this point, with third place miles behind. Second place is probably, I don't know, a good 8 seconds now. 7-8 seconds. Yeah, 7 seconds. It's just complete luck that the Celine span off, and now it's just got no chance, because it's stuck behind all those cars, and I'm pretty sure it just won't drive as quickly. And in fact, something is so far behind that I'm not even far off lapping it already. I wonder what that is, whether it's span off again. Oh, I was going to say I stayed on the track then somehow, but no, I did not. This crazy oversteer. It's going to kill me on one lap. There's no way I'm getting around here without coming off the track completely. Just can't accelerate at all. I'm probably putting about less than 50% power around there. They gain a second around that bit. If I remember, it's usually about, oh god, 15 minutes is it, where the tyres start going? Which means on this track, there's going to be a few laps here. 40 minutes is a bit over the normal time for an endurance event, so there's going to be a few laps here, probably 5 minutes or so, where the tyres are going to be worn. So that's going to be interesting. I might have to pit a few times in this, actually. Thinking about it, I didn't even think about that. He's gained a second through there for some reason as well. Oh, is that the Celine? This is something I didn't consider. No, that's definitely the Ferrari. It's red. I don't know if we're going to make it to lap number 10. This is an interesting development. Do I need to pit twice? Oh dear, do I need to pit twice? I'm pretty sure that's catching me up. That Ferrari at this point for some reason. That's the best thing we're going to go around there for sure. 6 seconds. It's caught up a little bit there for some reason. I think I'm going to have to pit twice in this. Because we're already nearly at a quarter and we're on lap number 6. The rear tyres are going already. But I'm worried that they're only going to pit once. I really don't know about this. Your guess is as good as mine. Because I have to complete the 10th lap in order to actually do this on one pit stop. It's just the rear tyres at the moment that are going. I'll have to judge it from how that Ferrari pits, or when it pits. Right, I've gained a bit of time there. There's absolutely no way I'm making it to the 10th lap on this amount of fuel. When does that Ferrari pit? That's what I've got to know. Is he going to make it all the way to the watchmajig lap? Right, he's pitted on this lap. That's a good sign. And actually, they're coming out the pit right now. Who is this? Who are you? That's the BMW. So, I'm pretty sure you got to pit twice. Well, we've got 8, 9 and 10 to do. Oh, it's going to be close. Whether this is possible. How many... Someone else is pitting now as well. I think this is the strap. I think if I go for 10 laps, I'm going to run out of fuel. Tyres are red now. Oh, that was a terrible corner. It's a good job I thought about that, because I was going on autopilot then. God, this car around this corner, it just doesn't work. I can't explain how it is to drive around this corner. I'm thinking to pit right now, but I'm not sure. Crap, I think I'm going to pit. I'm just going to do it. They surely have to pit on this lap because I'm nearly out of fuel. I'll probably last another lap, but I'm not going to last another 2 laps. Definitely not. This is... I've no idea. I'm hoping you have to pit twice. Depends on the Ferrari. Can it pit after lap 10? I don't know. I might have fucked it though, potentially. I know I'm still in first. No, the Ferrari's come in. Right, that's fine. You have to pit twice. That's cemented that fact. If I'd have pushed that to lap 10, I'd have run out of fuel for sure. So are we on lap number 9 now? Forgotten. Well, that's cool then. I'm interested in the P-Class event, whatever that is. Not the P... Yeah, the P-Class endurance event. I want to see what that's about in terms of when you pit and all that stuff. Interested in the track, how many laps there are and how many times you've got to pit. So now knowing that, we can pit whenever, really. As soon as the tyres start going, we'll pit, I think. Probably at about 30 minutes. And the car behind's 15 seconds now for some reason. I'm not sure why that is, but everybody's so spread out on this now. Right, this is the way to do it. You just amble round here, get slightly straight, and then you can accelerate. Otherwise, you will skid off everywhere. It's so twitchy. You can't steer too much, otherwise you will spin off. I'm not sure if you can tune that out, you know, this amount of oversteer. I'd have to see if you could. Yeah, the pack's spread out. No idea where the Celine is. Pretty sure it's the Ferrari that's still behind me. On to lap number 10. Just keep an eye on when the tyres start going. I think I might be touching the trigger slightly is why the brakes are sometimes flashing. I think it's like the slightest touch. And looking at the map, there is literally not one car that's near the other car. Everybody is in their own portion of the track. But we're still 15 seconds ahead. This is the most comfortable endurance I've had so far. I think, anyway. Pretty sure. I can't believe how much better these brakes are than the Ferraris. So anyway, we're getting around there with no oversteer. We're catching something up. And I don't know what it is. Oh, we're really catching something up. Is that the BMW again? Can't be. And this is exactly halfway, so we are just looking at probably 39 minutes or something. 39 minutes to 40 minutes, something like that. Is that the BMW once more? How can it be that slow? I saw the stats and I thought it didn't look very good. Which is a shame, because I'm pretty sure, is that the E46? M3 GTS. M3 GT. Yeah, that's the bloody Need for Speed Most Wanted car as well. And yet, it's like the slowest one on here. How heartbreaking is that? E46 M3 GTS. That's it, isn't it? And we've lapped it twice now, I think. And that is hella slow, which is a real shame. And I forgot about this bit, and that's what happens if you don't just be careful with the throttle around here. We are catching up to something else as well. I'm trying to think what else is pretty slow in here. The Supra, no, not the Supra, the Skyline's not particularly quick. And there was the NSX as well, which isn't, again, particularly quick. It's the C5, the Zonda, and the Ferrari will be decent, so they won't be that far behind. ...18 seconds ahead now. I can't believe that Celine is absolutely nowhere in the picture. I thought this was going to make it really difficult, but apparently not. What is this car? That is the NSX. So actually, I didn't have to use this car at all. I could have used a Ferrari. It'd have been a lot closer, but... even when they're back runners, they don't let you pass. Oh God. We've been collided, which made no sense. I hate these, like, hitboxes. I swear it looked like I could fly past them there, but apparently not. Luckily, the AI don't overtake these cars very well either, so... I suppose that's one positive there. Oh, and I've got damage because of that. I needed to overtake him on a straight, really, there. I tried to slingshot round him, but every time I try and do that on this game, the hitboxes confuse me, and I seem to collide into the back of them every time. So BMW's last, I'm pretty sure, and then maybe the NSX. It depends on who's pitted when, I guess, to who I'm coming up to now. Although it wouldn't have made that much of a difference because I'm sure everybody's pitted once at the minute. I think the Ferrari's stuck behind the BMW now. .13 seconds behind, so it has caught up because of that moment with the NSX there. I hate this corner. This is horrible in this car. And that was just me not looking at the road then. .14 seconds. Yeah, he's definitely getting held up. I'll probably do one more lap and then I'll pit again, just to make sure I've got no tyre wear. Because I'm not going to last another however many laps. I'm pretty sure that's the tactic. If I'm wrong, that's going to be ridiculous. And I've literally just wasted so much time. We're catching something else up. That's got to be what's left. What's the other car that was in here? The M3, NSX, and something else I've forgotten. It's not very good. Oh, is it the Skyline? Could be. Is it the Skyline without a rear wing? This car needs to be tuned to get the best out of it. That is definitely the Skyline. And give it a wide berth. Yeah, I'm not lasting another 5 laps on this fuel, so time to pit, I think. Pit number 2. First time we've done this. I really hope this is right. Apparently there's no nothing to repair there, just tyres and fuel. Interestingly, it's still 6 seconds. So the engine, when I get damage, slight damage to the engine, that's still 6 seconds damage for some reason. Well, there goes first, just overtaking the Skyline. No, the NSX. I really do hope that he pits again, otherwise I've really screwed this up. That is not going to be fun if he actually doesn't pit again, but I'm pretty sure he'll have to. There's a bloody moth that keeps flying around. There's no way he can survive another 5 laps. I've just gone around there, literally sideways. Well, third place is 20 seconds behind currently, so God knows what's happening there. Oh, please, Ferrari, you have to pit There's no way you can make it round on that fuel. If I'd have known that, I'd have pitted a bit earlier before my tyres went a bit crazy the first time, but here we are. I'm not sure how they program the pit stops. It might just be when they get below an X amount of fuel, then they just go in. So he's 12 seconds ahead, which I'd never make up anyway in 5 laps. He has to pit either this one or the next one, surely. Oh, somebody's pitted. I'm really hoping that's a Ferrari. Please, Lord. Nope. I didn't see which one that was, but we're still in second. And this is someone just coming out of the pits. Jesus, that was the Mercedes. That would have been cataclysmic if I just crashed into him. That was nearly death. Imagine that, 16 laps and then just crash straight into the back of that. That would have been actually horrible. Wasted 30 minutes. Right, we're 7 seconds behind this Ferrari, so we've caught up a lot actually through there. It's just whether he pits. He's got to pit, right? Everybody's pitting twice. You can see that. So the next lap, he's got to come into the pits. And something else here again. Which cars haven't we seen yet? Corvette is one. And the Celine. I have no idea what that is. It looks like the NSX again. That can't be right. Oh no, because I did pit, didn't I? Of course I did. I've pitted and he might not have yet. So I might be lapping the NSX once again. In pretty much the same place, actually. Yes, it is the NSX, and he's just literally gone right into my braking line. These cars are so hard to pass in this game. I'm literally going to have to stay behind him until the straight, I reckon. Unless he goes in for another pit, I don't know. I've just followed his line there, which was a bad move. There's the Ferrari, and he goes for a pit. You're a twat. Oh my god. You are actually kidding me right now that that has just happened. Oh my, that has actually raged me unbelievably. Look at the bonnet, it's having this freaking spaz attack. I can't believe that's just happened. My steering's gone, the right brake's gone, the drivetrain's gone. He literally just went, no, I'm actually going to pit. I changed my mind. Oh my god. I'm never going to do this. That's just fucked it completely. I've got to do over 3 laps with this car doing this, as you can see visibly. I'm never making this. There's absolutely no way. I can't afford to pit again. I can't believe that's just happened. I'm actually raging at this point. There is a car behind me. I don't know what the hell it is. I'm struggling to stay on the track at this point. This is Zonda. Oh, please tell me he's not. Please tell me he's pitted. Or he's not pitted, should I say. This is going to be another one that fucks me up around here. Is he going to pit? Oh my god, honestly, that programming, those programmers that did that can go and fuck themselves. Because that is ridiculous. I've got an idea to pit. Let's slam our brakes on in the middle of the track and then sharply turn right. That seems like a really good idea because that's not going to confuse anybody, is it? So how far ahead of the Ferrari am I actually? Because I need to do 3 laps here. 16 seconds, it's going to catch me up for sure. I can't drive like this. This is awful. The state of this car at the minute. 16 seconds. Is that enough to pit and get out? I don't think it is. This is actually horrible to drive at this minute in time. 14 seconds. We're never staying ahead of it. Why couldn't it just be like smooth for once? Why did it have to do this? Because this has affected the acceleration, it's affected everything. Four seconds down on my best. I'm losing so much time with this thing. .12 seconds behind, 2 laps to go. Just going to leave that up there just to remind you of how damaged this car is right now. This steering is making it impossible. Fair enough, the brake's damaged or whatever that is. It's literally the axle, it looks like, and then the drivetrain, I think. I don't know what that is. It's like the prop shaft, isn't it? Drive shaft. We're going with that. Right, 2 more laps to go. I'm losing 6 seconds per lap here. .11 seconds. My nose is really itchy, but I can't scratch it because I have to keep turning left. This is really struggling, this car. Oh, that's really fucked it. That's really lost some time there. Turning left is really screwing this car up. Do you know one thing it stopped though? It stopped the oversteer. Whatever's just happened here has stopped it oversteering. So God knows how that's happened. You can literally full lock it to the right and it doesn't oversteer. It's very weird. Seven seconds ahead. It's getting worse, this. Right, what do we go into the final lap with? What advantage have we got? Because we are losing seconds per lap. Or lots of seconds. He's not that far behind now. I'm losing 5 seconds here. This needs to be at least 7 seconds or something in order to win this. Jesus, I've just ruined that. This is going to be close as hell, this. Can a Celine with broken steering beat a Ferrari around Road America? 1 lap. Let's see. With a 7-second advantage. I've lost 2 seconds through there. Oh no, no, it's gone. Over. Oh shit. Oh, this is a crock of shit right now. I never thought I'd miss turning left so much. Turning right can fuck off. It turns right lovely now, I have to say. It turns right better. Look how far I get ahead with this now. It's fixed the oversteer. Braking the car fixes the oversteer. How does that work, eh? Oh God, please give me strength. Oh dear. That's a win. That's a big win. That was awful. That was actually horrible. Why did I have to endure 4 laps of that? Absolutely insane. I'm just going to wait and see the finishing order, everybody, because that was insane. I've got a decent lap in that. I can't believe that just happened, and my AI is having trouble staying on the track here. Whoever programmed that pitting sequence needs to be fired. I'm just going to wait and see where they finish. Wow, that BMW M3 GTR was so far behind. It's a GTR, not a GTS. I'll call it GTS. Look how far. It was 5 minutes behind me. One thing I've seen there, the other Celine got a blisteringly quick lap, but was so far behind in 4th place. I don't understand. It must have fallen off quite a few times. But there you go. There's the finishing order. M3, really slow. Skyline and NSX, kind of slow. CLK, still pretty slow. And then this, yeah, I don't understand what happened there. Oh, there's the other Celine on the screen next to mine. Oh, we got a hideous amount of damage. Look at this. Drive line, steering, everything. Doesn't matter, though. We don't really care about this at the moment. All we care about is the prize car, which is very underwhelming, actually, because this is pretty slow. It looks great, but we've already got it, just a different number. So, kind of pointless. But nevertheless, it's another endurance race down. So, we're getting onto the business end of the game now. Next episode, we'll look at the first P1 class event. And looking at this, we've got all these LMP cars in here. I don't even know what that is. LMP01 EPP, Audi R8, V12 LMR, Speed 8, I think that's a Bentley. Then we've got the LMP02, Audi R8, and a TS02. Like, I barely know what half of these are, so I need to do a bit of research, and possibly I'll need to win a car for this, because I'm not going to stand a chance in those cars I've got. Surely not. Where do we win any good cars? Any good thingy cars? Ford Shelby, we don't want one of those. That's an Acura. That's a GTS car. That is also another GTS car. Oh dear. We might need to do something else before we unlock that. Where's all the thingy cars? That's a TTR. We don't want that. That's a Dodge Viper ACR, which we don't want. Yeah, I'm really going to have to do some research here on what to actually unlock that's going to do as well. Or we could possibly buy one, actually. That's what we might have to do. But anyway, we've got two... Well, we've got 1 professional, 2 championship, and 1 endurance. Then we're done for the P class. But that's the end of this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed, as always, and I'll catch you in the next one.